Hello LEGO friends, Matt from Brooks here, and in this video we're going to start a series of videos taking a look at some interesting things, some residential facades. Stay tuned! Hey folks, welcome back, and in today's video we're going to start by looking at BrickLink Studio. And this is a first for me to share the fact that I've been using Studio on this channel, unless you've been watching my live streams that I simulcast on YouTube here from my Twitch channel. So I got into studio design in the last couple of months, and I started with the concept of doing some residential facade buildings as a thing I want to do for my redeveloping city of Brooksville. The idea of this is that it's going to be basically a frontal design only. There won't really be anything behind, and it's just going to go up against the wall to create the perspective in my Lego city that there will be a little bit more that stretches beyond the white wall that literally borders my entire physical room space. So I built a series of these. This video will be the first that you see covering these. I'll have a few more coming out. But the idea is that in this case, I happen to start with a particular piece in mind. And that is this panel right here. This is inspired, as many of the other ones are that you'll see, by designs by Robin Hood Bricks over on YouTube. And I wanted to use this panel piece, which I had a few of, from BrickLink orders, who knows when at some point here. I wanted to use this piece as the basis for this particular design in Studio. So I set about creating basically the first floor to be a little different. This is going to be like a lobby walk-in space. All these are going to be designed to be kind of like apartment buildings where figures will live, because I don't have really any physical housing or other places where I'll be putting buildings like this other than what you're seeing now in the city. I just don't have the room to do that. So this is the next best thing. But I started with a lobby design. The idea of doing this is really to try to use parts I have on hand. I didn't have a few of these particular things, so a small BrickLink order was made, but I really wanted to use the colors, again, from this panel as the basis. So we have the yellow as the background, but we've got also nougat and light blue. And those kind of served as the primary accent color. So the building focused on those. I've got some light blue throughout here. The nougat makes up the walls and the accent up the middle. A little bit of gold here because I do have a bunch of these modified plate pieces, and then you can see the panel pieces here as well. A lot of blue jumpers to create some inset, which I'll see when I show you the physical building momentarily. And then we've got a nice little, a little bit of a roof structure, but from behind. The intention again was to not really have anything here. I can put in little scenes if I want to. I may do that at some point, but for the purposes of these builds, didn't really need to do that right away. So let me go ahead and click off of this. We'll go back to my regular video, and I'll show you the physical design. Okay, back here with my regular phone camera, as I usually do for these videos. Let's take a look at the physical building now that I built from that BrickLink Studio design. A few changes were made during the course of the build. Parts that I was able to get versus parts that technically don't exist. That is one of the features of BrickLink, is you can build almost anything. It doesn't actually have to physically exist in any color. But as you can see, I'm really happy with this. Lobby came out really well. Something I didn't show you from the BrickLink thing, but I'm using some of these little sparkly iridescent purple pieces to create a nice little effect behind the trans clear. So it can be seen a bit. And I have a bunch of used from Pab anyway, so it works well. Roof for the lobby area, it still works. It's not quite as elegant as I wanted it, but it still does the job. Again, the main highlight are these panel pieces being in place, and I really, really love how they look. It feels very homely, cozy. I don't want to say low class, because none of these are going to be low class buildings in the city, but I really like how this came out. The roof structure I had to alter slightly because of, again, limitation of some parts. But it works. Definitely enough space to set up scenes for the figures inside here. Was able to actually make the floors look even better because I was able to use a few of these Nougat 4x8 plate pieces that I had available, just enough to do this. So the floors actually look a little bit more uniform from the sides than they were going to in my original design. So it came out better than I expected. Overall, quite pleased with this. Simple, but it works well. One of the big things about a facade building like this is literally it's all about this. It's all about what you do from the front that makes it work. I could build this back further and create a real building out of it, but if it were like a Lego modular, I mean, Lego modulars, unless they're a side corner building, focus on these, focus on the front, and that's what you see. So a facade like this is a similar concept where you're focused on the front design. So that's going to wrap for this particular residential facade building. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, this is the first in a series of videos I'll have regarding these particular designs, and definitely lots more to come. As always, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a like and all that good stuff. Please remember that I do simulcast live streams from my Twitch channel and here on YouTube multiple times every week, so watch for that. And also give my Twitch channel a follow as well. Always looking to get some love and support over there. Lots of great times with the Twitch chat in particular, fun times. If you have, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff here on the YouTube channel. Definitely appreciate it. Until next time, have a good one. Bye for now.